Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
Stop right there. Yeah, you. If you like all things entertainment, current events, or Hollywood, then look no further. Creator to Creators, hosted by director Meosha of Horror Noir, interviews filmmakers and creatives from around the world. Join in on the fun, guest celebrities, and informative information to have as a creator. Hit subscribe and stay connected to Creator to Creators.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Creators to Creators Today we have a special guest.
Charles Brown and Jimmy McGee.
Welcome.
All right. Thank you for having us.
Definitely. I always like to open the show, and for me, I like going back to the beginning, like kind of how it all started. So tell me a little bit about, briefly about your childhood and kind of how you found your way into music.
I grew up playing music in the church. So like when I was a child, I was hearing live music every day, or 3 or 4 times a week from going to church. Apostolic church, there's piano, organ, guitars, drums. So I was influenced definitely by that. And so I would say that around the age of 4 or 5, I knew I wanted to be a musician.
Yeah, I love that.
Mm.
That's beautiful. Age of 4 or 5. I was pretty young too I think I was watching one summer. I rented the Alfred Hitchcock series, and I was like, I want to be a filmmaker. Like it was then when the I guess the seed was made for sure.
Yeah, that was the Twilight Zone.
Yeah. Good film. It's good times. So okay, let's talk about like the journey of it. Like, so did you have, obviously you grew up in church, like, and then making that transition to getting into music, what was the next step? Did you go to school for it? Did you where did you know, like, what was your next step after that?
Well, I play guitar for gospel quartets
Nice.
and funk bands. My first studio recording was with a group of guys. We call ourselves the Magic Connection.
Nice.
It was wild. Yeah. And so just
Love that. I love that. That's really cool.
and
So,
I played in jazz band in high school.
oh, okay.
So things like this nature.
That's really cool. I love that you were just, and growing up, you said you're raised in Ohio. So I imagine, I'm not really sure how, like, the history of Ohio and if it has like musical roots, but I've never been. So I wonder
Ohio?
what that was. Yeah.
Definitely musical roots. Musical roots. I mean, you've heard of Roger Troutman?
Oh, that he's from Ohio.
That's Ohio. Yeah. Roger Troutman. Lakeside.
Wow.
The OJs.
The OJs. Wow.
Yeah, Gerald Levert. Levert, yeah. So many more. What's the singer? Howard Hewitt. Yeah, Howard Hewitt.
Okay. Wow. I never knew.
Yeah, Shalimar. Jody Watley. Yeah.
Wow.
The Ohio players. Yeah, Dayton, Ohio.
So rich
Bone
history.
Thugs and Harmony. People know who that is. Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Okay, I definitely know who that is for sure.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Wow, that's crazy.
Kid Cudi.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Ohio, right there.
Pieces of a
That's
dream.
amazing. That's amazing. Well, I'm a little young, so
So,
forgive me and my naiveness. I
We,
definitely
we,
do my
we
more
may have
that's
research.
all right.
we may have
That's all
dated
right.
ourselves.
That's really cool that it has such a rich history, like
Yeah.
music. So let's talk about the new single, Bottom Line. What was the process of making that, and like why was it called Bottom Line? And I like it. I actually really love the song. It's really fun.
Thank you.
Like,
About the song, I kind of wrote the song and produced it. Um, and it just comes from life's experiences and some things I've been through, things that people go through. I try to write on the basis um, that you come up with things that people can relate to. So after the lyrics started going, and I started writing and coming up with the words. I mean, it just kind of just all happened together simultaneously. There was no. This song was written with. I mean, and I've written a lot of songs. This was one of the easiest songs for me to write because it was so relatable to life's experiences, and the struggles that people go through trying to make it and get to where they want to get in life, and just working hard and persevering through all the failures to get to where you're going. And that's the
Absolutely.
bottom line.
And I love that topic because it is I don't think a lot of people understand the journey of being you know in the arts. It is a
Yeah.
tough business.
Yeah.
So I like that, you share that through music, and I think a lot of people, it's super relatable, but also fun, and it's a really groovy, it's a groovy sound. I was playing it in the house, and it was just like I was like, oh, this is good. You don't really hear music like this, much anymore, like positive and you know real. I mean, and there's again, there's a place and time for everything, all type of music and lyrics, but nowadays, I don't know, it just seems like music has definitely changed a lot.
It
Um,
has.
yeah. Do
We
you,
try to make it, we try to keep it, modern and at the same time send a message as well. We try to keep it, sound wise where all races and ages could be comfortable with listening to a song like this. Because, we've had different people in different demographics come older and younger, and everybody likes it.
yeah,
So I'm thinking we kind of did what we thought we were gonna do in that aspect.
absolutely. Um, I love that, because I'm a person that's like all about positive music and positive change. Like, so when I hear music nowadays, it's like so necessary. I mean, I don't know. Do you feel like you just said, you have to make it also modern and for new people, listeners, and
Right.
that young audience, but also where it's demographic, that it's very diverse for everyone. Do you feel like it's challenging sometimes to, I don't know, music now compared to music years ago, when I think it's completely different? Do you think that it's better as far as like getting your music out there, sharing it with an
Um,
audience?
yeah, I mean, it's a big world out here, and I mean, you have to just really apply yourself. If your music is where you want it to be, and I mean that's the thing too when you become an artist or a producer or a duo or a writing. You get writing partners or producing partners. You want to create something, that everybody can relate to. And I mean, you want it to sound good. You want it to have all those aspects. There's a lot of people that go into the studio and they think they got a hit. And then, somebody hears it and I'm like, where is it? I mean, it's like, I don't
Yeah.
know. It's some people try to fit in with what they think is it versus going with their hearts. And I think that
Mm,
when you're doing something that you love, it's got to come from the heart. And then
absolutely.
after that, you know, if it does something good or it fails, you can't feel bad because you gave it all. You gave it your all.
Absolutely. I love
Yeah.
that message because, not, I think the pressures of life and just like the industry fitting in and wanting to be, in that world, you have to, sometimes you feel like you have to bend in order to, I don't know, be in that circle. And I like what you said, you have to follow your heart and not be told what to do, and not like, then you're put in a box. Then you're really not.
You're controlled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you,
I mean, I've heard the same songs with the same melodies and the same message 1,000 times. I mean, you hear it over and over. It's like programmable music. We just trying to, break some new trends and bring in a new sound.
Let me interject. One thing, well, I'm just listening, because I've been doing this for a while. One guy told me years ago, nobody's gonna pay you to sound like the other guy.
right.
You have to know who you are, what your sound is, and that stuck with me as an artist
Right.
and as a performer. Yes.
I love that.
So,
I love that. No, and that's real. Do you feel like nowadays with AI here, do you feel like, because a lot of people are really nervous with this whole new wave of AI and this way of, we have to be on social media.
I'm over my I've since got over my anxiety in
That's good.
concerning that. I mean, because
Like
you
it's
know,
nothing to be afraid of.
he's gonna get on stage and strap on the guitar and,
And just go.
and get on,
Man,
what?
now people, I mean, I know what she's saying because it could be a hologram. I mean, that's AI. You don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. You know what I mean? The fucking next star could be a damn hologram of somebody. I mean, I'm just telling you. I don't know. The way I see stuff happening nowadays.
Especially the venues I'm playing.
Right.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, it's gonna always be, live music. Don't get it wrong,
that's my concern.
And not even with just the entertainment industry. There's so many other things about AI that are concerning.
Hmm.
I don't know. I already see it happening. And then that, the AI could eventually be, cyber security issues as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Crazy. I mean,
somebody taking your voice and using it, or I mean, just
they already do that.
yeah, but you make all right.
This already.
Let's go to the next. That's a little too controversial for meek minds. You know what I'm saying?
How important is it? Like, you hear people say, and I've heard this from many artists, just being able to own your catalog and how important it is to have like own your rights. Is it hard or harder to I mean, as an artist and just, owning your space, your rights in the music world?
No, I
Ownership?
mean, the distribution of everything that's digital now. I mean, we own everything, and
That's great.
however this goes, it's better off in our hands than anybody else's. I mean,
Yeah,
we
that's
just want to we're in this to really get our sound in the door to help other artists become better artists.
right.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? I mean, it ain't just about Jimmy McGee. It's about the whole sound that we trying to bring out here so other artists can have songs written by us
Absolutely.
and produced by us for their careers to take off and do other things. So,
I love
it's
that.
not about us.
I love that. That's beautiful. I have a fun question. And there's no wrong answer. If you could be managed by any artist, living or dead, who would it be and why?
Managed by an artist,
Anyone, living or dead.
Clive Davis, probably.
Ah, okay.
Clive Davis.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Right now, I mean, that would be at his age and all that he's been through, that's when we would get the fairest shot.
Mm, mm.
You know what I'm saying? Where regardless of how big it was, we could be, just writers for labels and be able to submit songs and get them place with artists, or take you to a level of doing Vegas fucking jobs for the rest of your life or whatever. You know what I mean? Or
Right.
any circuits that they do and open it up for different artists. Yeah,
Right.
that would be good.
Okay. That's a good answer. What about you? The same answer?
No, I think I would have liked to have been in the Motown era.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Those are different times for sure. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Definitely.
That's great. Another question. If the three levels of influence, money, power, and respect, and if you could choose only one of those things, which one would you choose and why?
Me, I would have to go ahead. Well, fuck, I mean, you
Power.
heard me talking. Power.
Power.
Oh, okay, power for this
Nice.
guy.
Nice answer.
Me, it would be respect for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Why power, buddy?
Because power can be more valuable than money.
Okay.
Relationship
Yeah, but respect
Relationship
can get you whatever you need, though.
Those are good
You know,
answers. Those are both good
respect
answers.
can get you whatever you need. People respect you, man. That's more powerful than anything
That's where we're at with
for
that.
me.
Yeah.
I like it. Those are both great answers for sure. For those listeners out there that, that want to try to figure out how to get in this industry, what advice would you give them?
Keep
Bring
going.
your tough skin.
Right. And never stop. Just keep going. I mean, first you got to know that you have some talent at all. You have to really know that you can't just say, oh, you think you can sing, or you have to be really sure that this is what you want to do and that you can do it.
Right.
Because everybody that thinks they can't. So first, before you get all your money involved, make sure that you can at least get some hand claps from people that you don't know at a venue, and don't be scared to get on the stage, because that's another thing. You got to be, ready. You got to stay
Absolutely.
ready.
Absolutely.
You got to stay ready. This
Stay
guy's
ready.
ready. That's why I'm messing with you. He's been ready.
I love
You
it.
know?
I love it. I love that.
Yeah.
Where can people find you on social media so they can follow everything you guys got going on?
How's that going?
Oxford Records on Instagram. Jimmy McGee Music. Jimmy _McGee _music on Instagram. And Big Change the producer on Instagram.
Awesome.
We're also on Facebook as well. For Oxford Records and Big Change the producers on Facebook. And Jimmy McGee is on Facebook. It's a personal page, but it's also a musician page.
Nice.
And a lot of our music is there. We have a video out right now with The Bottom Line. I don't know if you've seen it. It's on Vivo.
I did.
Yeah. Nice video. It tells the story of the song as well.
It's really good.
What did you think of the video?
I loved it. I thought it was great. I mean, I majored in cinematography, so I really enjoy, visuals a lot. That's really what I like. So really
It was
nice.
just about to be an accident right here in front of us. Like,
oh no.
Yeah, that was nuts.
I was like, are you guys okay?
Yeah, it was like, whoa.
Good.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
glad
But
you liked
thank
the
you
video.
I did. I really enjoyed it. I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy this too. And I think the sound is it's great, and it sounds amazing, and it's something that we need now. It's a good time. Good time.
Yeah.
I
really appreciate that. And because this album that we made, this is just one of the singles off the album.
Right.
It is comprised of songs that would be really for the times right now. You know what I mean? I mean, Absolutely. It really is. It's comprised of songs that will take you back, that are modern sounding. You know what I mean? It will take you back to some 80s stuff, or some Rick James, but you know what I mean? We kind of twist it out to make it more right now. So
Yeah.
I hope this thing works out. I'm pretty
It
sure it will. We got
it will.
confidence in it, and we're gonna manifest all the greatness that we have coming in this world.
That's it. That's it. I love that. And it will happen for sure. It's and because you guys are doing it, you know.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah,
that's awesome for sure. Thank you so much for
yes.
coming on the show and talking to us, and definitely come back in the future for sure.
Thanks for having us, Julie.
We will anytime.
All right. And thank you all for listening. And always remember to live, love, laugh. We'll see you guys next time.